This is Voluntas, my ultimate Iron Man. As an ultimate Iron Man, I cannot trade nor use a bank, but I decided to push my restrictions a little further and became a Slayer pure account. My Slayer level will not be going above 1. This locks off many items and other conveniences that Slayer provides. And what for? Jal-nib-rek, a pet received at a 1% chance from the Inferno, one of the most difficult pieces of content in the game, a symbol of mastering the Inferno. And for me, conquering it without Slayer. Welcome back. As I said last episode, this episode we are going to the Tombs of Amasket. I've been there before to make my rune pouch into a divine rune pouch, but I only really did low invocation raids and I didn't do very many of them. But this episode we are going for actually an item, a unique drop called the Lightbearer. It's a ring that recharges your spec twice as fast, which is really nice in the Inferno along with the blowpipe. It just means you're able to heal a lot of HP during the run. But first, my inventory is a bit packed, which is actually fine for TOA because you get a bag full of resources during the raid. So low inventory space isn't that bad, but there are a few things like adamant ore, mithril ore, and dynamite that I can drop, and I might as well get a little bit nicer of an inventory if I can. So to Spory. And I think it's time to say goodbye to the Hypen staff. I don't think I'm going to need it for any more of my grinds. It was really just for chambers that I needed it. For the rest of the grinds I can get by with not really using magic, and if I use magic I probably use ancients. And the Ivan staff is untradeable, so it's very annoying to carry around. So, time to say goodbye. Oh, and I need a bunch of water runes. And I'll need an Ardorian cloak to get back to my house when I'm on ancients. I can either go to that spirit tree over there or that fairy ring. And for the final pieces of preparation I need a dragon dagger and apparently a bone dagger. I think I want to use prayer potions because I can't really fit brews anyway. Alright, back to the Spory. I've been doing a lot of running around to get my inventory ready, but I also realized I have some Hespori seeds, and I might be planting some seeds during this grind, so I really want to get through these. I was planning on leaving them until I do an official farming grind, because it's nice to get a bunch of different types of seeds from them, but Hespori seeds take quite a little while to get through, and it would be nice to get the bottomless compost bucket. So I think I'm just going to do these off cooldown. I shouldn't need to change my inventory now, so I don't think I'll need the storage. And worst case scenario, I can do the old-fashioned method of Zulrah. And there's a combat task. Oh man, I tried to do a combat task. There we go. 2 tasks for 7 points, which is pretty nice. And for the loot, yeah. Alright, so here we are, the Tombs of Amasket. I think I'll just take 2 prayer potions and then I'll pre-pot with all my potions. But the way TOA works is you can choose to make it more difficult based on the mechanics you choose to fight. So you can change how common everything is and get the rewards more often. If you're really good, you can just do 500 invocation, which is near the highest, and get purples very commonly. But for now, I'll do 150 to get the hang of it, and if it goes well, I'll try to get up to 300 pretty quick. It should be pretty easy. Oh, and I can put my gilded pickaxe here. So there's a final boss, but before that there are 4 demi-bosses, and before each demi-boss there is a puzzle room. For Grondis, you have to bring water to this sapling, and then you fight Zebak. a very big crocodile, but it should be pretty easy, especially since now I have Rigor, and I can hit 43s. So basically you just pray against whatever attack they throw out, and you have to sit behind these rocks before they scream, and you have to avoid getting swept up by these waves. And that's pretty much the entire fight. The next path is the Path of Scabrous. This one's much more of a puzzle room. You just do some puzzles. And now Kefri. So for this room you pretty much just hit the big scarab in the middle and deal with these other scarabs as they come. So those first two rooms should be pretty safe overall, which is why I choose to do them first, because now that I've done them, I can claim from this helpful spirit. I'm pretty much out of food and restores, so I probably need this one, but the salts are really good because they boost your attack and defense. So I think I'll try claiming this one. And this is where I deposited my gilded pickaxe, because this is a mining puzzle. You need the beam to hit this shield over here, and then you mine the crystal. Now this boss is a little bit tough. It attacks with all styles and pretty hard, and I need to use magic sometimes, and my magic setup's not very good. It should be a bit nicer when I can use melee when they switch their prayers, and when I can attack it with range it should be really nice. And there's a little memory puzzle here. And this is the tough phase. You have to dodge all of these clouds on the ground. Luckily my invocation level isn't too high, so it was actually relatively easy. That might be the hardest part of the entire raid, honestly. And next is the monkey room. Probably the most annoying puzzle room. You have to clear out all these monkeys, and they have corresponding attack styles that they attack with and that they're weak to. And you need to do stuff like repair the roof supports and neutralize the vents. So it's relatively easy, just a bit annoying, and probably the most annoying puzzle. And now Baba. The main thing about Baba is that they hit really hard with melee, and that's pretty much it. And at some point you need to deal with these boulders that roll down the hill. Yeah, that wasn't very clean, but it'll probably get better. And I'll not take the salts, which hopefully won't punish me. But these potions are really nice, especially Ambrosia, which is a full heal. For this next phase, you just have to damage the obelisk. So now I need to fight this warden, and sadly half of the times you need to fight them with magic, which is the style I don't have very well developed. And the dragon dagger is really good for here because you always hit your max with melee on this core, and that's what you need to damage. Now here we go with the real challenge, or it might not be that hard, but basically you need to just step between these three middle columns and not get hit, and it's gonna get harder as more things appear. But I can use the Bow of Ferdinand here pretty much exclusively, so it shouldn't be too hard. And then you need to destroy those skulls as they appear. So now I need to deal with praying against Zebak. And also now I need to deal with Baba's boulders. And now you need to dodge the lightning on the ground too. I got a lot of tasks there, but the raid isn't too difficult if you don't make it difficult. That's basically the moral of the story. And then here's the treasure room. If you get a purple, it'll be in that sarcophagus, but I get a surprisingly good reward. So that's what I'm going to be doing. It might have been a bit of a long-winded explanation, but I'll try to slowly raise the invocation level up by adding more mechanics. And of course, since this is old school RuneScape, there's a plugin to make the puzzle completely trivial. It even highlights the colors of the panels. Oh, the plugin really does just solve everything. There's 85 strength. Ooh, and oh wow. And I'm not gonna do a wilderness clue. Oh. Alright. Alright, well, I want my brews back, and my inventory is going to get really packed with getting drops. Oh yeah, and also I'll need to reconsider my magic setup. So the first thing I'll do is not die to Hespori, because Hespori is growing right now, because I didn't think I need that. So I'll head to Zulrah. By the way, the reason I want my brews back is so I can take power for 2 salts for my first decision, and I should have enough brews and restores to take on the rest of the raid. At least that's the plan. But I'll switch my spellbook back as well. And I probably don't need a Dragon Dagger, since I have Overly Draining on, at least for the time being. I need to get rid of these planks I got from Chambers. Honestly, this many planks is probably not even worth going through, but I was really close to a level. That's 81, which might help me with some boosting for something. Alright, done. Was that worth it? Probably not, but let's get to the Brunette War. I need a bit of money for this. I should be able to sustain money though, because I'm alking. This Runite should be pretty simple. I should be able to just unload it on the bank, put it on the conveyor, swap coal to buy 50, and I should be able to just buy some coal. So now I hop to a blast furnace world, grab the bars, hop back to a normal world, and then make rune full helms. These elk for like 20k, so all this ore should be about 5 mil, which is actually really nice for me because runes are really expensive and I don't know how long I'll be at TOA. And once I'm done doing this, I'll have an extra inventory space, so that's nice. I can also make a sword. Oh, and since I did a bit of leagues, I can actually buy the alchemy scroll. It's kind of cool and the sound isn't as piercing. Alright, there we go. That is about 5.6 mil. Not too bad. Now I can go and reclaim my items. And I was wrong. Ivan's staff does seem like a good option for this. It's a bit worse than Ancient's in terms of damage and definitely in terms of utility because I don't have the option to heal off a bunch of enemies and AoE. But it's much cheaper and pretty decent. I think I can get it back from here. Yeah, and I just have to pay 400k, so I basically lost 400k for that mistake. And I also need to buy more death runes, so I'll quickly get those. Alright, there we go, that should be enough for now. Decently expensive, but not as expensive as Ancients. I've realized my inventory is still a little bit too cramped for what I want to do. So we're heading to Shades of Morton. From Shades of Morton, I need some fine cloth so I can make a split bark body, so I can make a stash unit to store my shield left half, which will be made into a dragon square shield. Honestly, probably wasn't worth keeping this for such a long time, but at least I'll be able to do another master step. And once I'm done with all this inventory management, TOA should be a lot better to do, so this should be worth it. It's just a little bit of work. So Shades of Morton is a kind of annoying minigame, but basically what I need to do is sanctify this oil to make pyrologs, then burn remains for keys, and then open chests with those keys to get fine cloth. It hopefully shouldn't be too long though. I just need a few pieces of cloth. It will be a bit annoying with my inventory, but should be manageable. And there's 83 attack. Probably help a bit at Baba. Oh, there we go. That's 1 fine cloth. Just need 3 more. Oh, and I got an amulet of the damned. Alright, and since I'm already making a stash unit for my shield left half, I might as well make a stash unit with the amulet. For that though, I need Arclight, which I need 3 ancient shards for. I've gotten no shards, but 3 totem pieces. I drank a dose of potion. And for shards, 1 shard. Nice. I've been here for a while, but 1 more. There it is. Took a bit over 1,000 hill giants, which is actually pretty close to rate. So now I need to get dark light. And I might as well use the giant keys. The tasks are really nice. I need a decent amount of points to get to the hard tier, so the points are really nice. There's another task, probably the last one. And now I can make arc light. Now I need to get the stuff to make the stash, like a gold leaf, some mahogany planks, a crystal saw, and now I need some stews to be able to boost to make a stash unit. I'll need to do this for this stash unit and for the shield stash unit. Luckily, spices are really easy to get with a wily cat. You can just get 4 doses of whichever one you want at the corresponding room. Hopefully this isn't too bad to get. Since I gained 1 level, it shouldn't be too bad. I just need a +5 or +4. Oh, I forgot to bring a hammer, and then I tried to log out to keep my boost. Well, and we're back. And I'll make sure to bring a hammer this time. Oh, and we got a first try. There we go. Now I have an arc light and amulet stored, and I can do another master clue step. Oh no. Did I lose my cat? Oh no. I did lose my cat. Oh, that's tragic. Well, I got sent to free to play. It seems like my cat got sent to purgatory and there's no way to get them out. So I'll just have to raise a new kitten. I'll take good care of this one, I swear. Well, fine cloth will take a little while to get, so should be fine. Be careful though. Free to play is a dangerous place for kittens. Or cats, I guess. Probably kittens too. I didn't even get any death runes for that. Easy casket? Wait. Oh, another piece of fine cloth. Only 2 more to go. Alright, nice. Oh! Well, there's all of them done. Wasn't expecting the second one. So, at least for the time being, we are done with this very inventory space intensive minigame. And I believe I get the bark from these hollow trees over here, east of Canopus. Yep. And that's also a medium task. And I can make the body. There we go. For mining amethyst, I need 92 mining. And I'm only at 84. So since I have about 7 hours of game time I need to somehow spend, I guess I'll spend that time training up my mining. And since I'm doing my training in the desert at Granite, I need something to keep me safe against desert heat. And the circlet of water is perfect for that. Alright, 560 charges should be enough for now. And there's a teak log that I hopefully don't turn into a stock. Man. Alright, need to get a new one. There's 85 mining. I think I've been in the desert too long. I'm starting to see ghosts. I've only been here for like less than an hour, but that's definitely too long. Oh, there we go. Finally done with mining. And I can put this pickaxe back. 92 mining is quite far away, so digging into that a bit is pretty nice. I might do the rest at stars though. Just AFKing at some point, but 400k is pretty nice, or close to that at least. The shield left half is in my bag, but luckily I can use Hespori. I will need a lot of money though, and my boater. Oh, hold on. My cat's not being shown, but they do still exist. Luckily I didn't forget. Okay, now I'm safe to use Espori. Oh, and I'll drop the crystal weapon seed because I can just buy a shield for 750k. I really shouldn't have held on to that for so long. And here's the right half. Now I just need to smith that at an anvil. Make sure if you're smithing a dragon square shield, if you don't have the Ardoin task to complete it in West Ardoin, make sure you smith it in West Ardoin, but this is my second shield, so I already have that done. Now I just need to run all the way back to that stash unit. Alright, there we go. Now my looting bag's a little bit cleaner, and I should be ready to head back to TOA. Oh, and since I shouldn't need it for the time being, I'll do a quick Espori. And 86 farming. Alright, here it is. Pre-potioned and hopefully ready to go. Alright, I messed up. Alright, and for the reward, as you can see, only 1 salt here, 2 salts here. This should set me up for the rest of the raid so I can take life later. I'm hitting a lot harder on this though. I only got 1 mining level, but maybe it really does a lot. Alright, this raid's done for, but I used 2.5 restores. I'd probably just go with 4 restore, maybe 5 to be safe. Alright, this is the inventory. Hopefully I don't run out of restores. And hopefully I don't run out of brews. I don't have ancients, I guess. I can actually blow them up with the volatile baboons, but still some left over. Well, it worked, but I have 2.5 brews left. See how that goes. Oh, I'm dead. Well, I made mistakes, so it does look like the setup works. I just need to play better. I didn't really make that many mistakes that time, I just got hit hard. I'll try doing this without the super attack and strength and ranging motion. The first 2 rooms should be free, so it might be a little longer without those, but I just want to get some more brews and probably an extra restore or 2. So this is the inventory. I'll just pre-pot an anti-poison, a lot more forgiving, and hopefully once I get a bit better, I'll maybe even be able to take less, or just push the invocation level. That was dreadful, and I don't know if I'll have enough prayer for this raid, but I'll still try it. I think I was 1 tick from dying there. Finally, I get to go back to the wardens. Hopefully I can do those. I didn't really consider that I wouldn't be able to. That was rough. I'll definitely reorganize my inventory and just do quicker 200s instead of these longer and tougher 250s. 250s shouldn't be tough, but I'm just not very good at TOA yet. And Dragonstones, I guess I'll alch them. They're like 6k each. I won't keep the gold though. Oh, right. To Zelver we go. I don't know what I did differently, but 5 combat achievement points is really nice actually. Oh, if I get lucky I can 1 down it. Oh, I missed the skull, but did the skull skip without any practice. I've only seen it a few times. Yeah, this is much more doable. I think I'll stick to 210s for now because I can farm them. It means to go on rate for the raid and I'll be doing like 30 more raids or something, but it's definitely worth it. And that's a lot of death runes and some torsos to plant. Alright, KC5? Nothing yet. And there's another 4 points. I am still decently far from hard, but closer. Oh could be it. If this is the ring, I'm done at 6 KC. If it's the Fang, that's pretty good for my melee. If it's the Ward or Masuri, that's pretty bad because it's pretty much useless to me. If it's the Shadow, that's incredibly good, especially since my magic is so weak, but please ring. If it's ring, I'm done. So quickly too. Please ring. Alright, well, it's not a bad item, especially so early. It's just a really accurate melee weapon, and it's really good, especially in the Tombs of Amasket. My melee wasn't too weak, but this will still help. It's really good. Pretty much the best in slot for TOA. This will make grinding for the ring a lot easier, and the fact that I got it at 6 KC is really lucky. Alright, that was at least a minute quicker than my usual Kefris. So, yeah, it's working well. This phase should be a lot easier now. Should be a lot quicker. Alright, it was close. And I only have one more brew, but Baba should be easy as well with my new weapon. Yeah, that was a lot easier. I only had a brew, but that was enough. I have a feeling all of these raids are gonna feel a lot better now with this Fang. Doesn't solve all my problems, but solve some of them. Actually, looking back, the Fang is actually like a 3-minute time save, which is really big. So yeah, raids should be a lot more consistent. Oh, I alked an H-rune instead of a battle staff. PC 8. Another thread. Oh, there's 98 ranged. One more level from max. Pretty cool level. This is the easiest room. AC 9. Yeah, I shouldn't be expecting anything soon. It's a pretty low chance to get a drop. Ooh, Snapdragon Seeds are good though. Alright, and from Hespori... Alright, 10. I'll hold on to this clue until I get Dragonstones from TOA. Should be fine. Oh, perfect. Zebak. 5 more points. Alright, 11. Maybe Dragonstones? Oh, wow. Oh. Was that 2 orbs in 1? I got hit 40. I didn't equip my Fang, but saved it. Alright, KC12. Another Elite and some Torstals. And I need Slayer for this. 13. 14. No. 15. Oh, that's actually a really good chest. Snapdragon Seeds, Death Runes. 16. Decent chest, some money. I had to alk a bit, so I figured I'd just walk over here and recharge my staff. I had like 1,000 charges, but might as well top it up. $17. Well, some alkables. There's 86 strength and a combat achievement or 25 entry mode or above. No loot though. KC 19. Nothing. Oh man, got DPS checked. There's 98 HP. Maybe that'll help in the inferno. Save me. 20. I just picked a herb while running away from the patch. Well, maybe that has some uses. Alright, this will be my last KC for the time being. Unless I get another seed. And... Spirit Seeds. 21. 22. And... alright. They got trapped? I didn't know that could happen. I got venomed. Does this cure on its own? I might be in big trouble if it doesn't. Oh, it does cure. Alright, 24. And... Death Runes. Oh, and Magic Seeds. I guess I'll go plant those. There's 25 for another combat achievement, but no purple. 26. More Magic Seeds. I guess a bit more farming XP. Oh. Okay, so you can lure the baboons to get crushed. And... Toadflax. 28. Oh, alright. And there we go, 29. And... but why? Alright, it's pretty cool. Oh, and by the way, my inventory is full, but one thing you can actually do is leave the raid and claim from here. This... oh, there we go. This is my second pet after the heron, and I guess the wily cat. That was about a 1 in 1,150. So, rings a little more common. The Tumican Shadow is more common than that to give a bit of context. Oh, but it's not like it's one or the other. So now I have this pet, and I'll go plant my magic seeds. And I ran out of brews. Luckily, you don't lose your pet if you have softcore on. 30. More death runes and some alks. 31. And as much as I love to have this pet around, it actually doesn't show up very often. I guess people don't usually carry around pets, so it's a bit buggy, but I'll just leave them in the house. I won't have to worry about losing membership and having to reclaim the pet. 32. New PB. Not yet. Toadflax is good. And some magic seeds. I'll go plant those. I'm not exactly sure what happened here, but it looks like something with me right-clicking and then clicking a potion in my inventory. Hardcores beware, I guess. And nothing for 33. 34. And a key. By the way, for inventory space, for the raids potions, I dropped a brew over there. You can't walk over there once these tiles get destroyed, but I do have telekinetic grab. So I get my brew back and 43 magic XP. And for the loot, nothing special. What did I just take damage from? Do I need to stay away from the obelisk to not take damage from like it being destroyed? Am I the only one that didn't know that? 37. This is the KC I got my dexterous on, so any luck? No. Alright. I didn't do that perfectly, but that's a way to take a lot less damage at Baba. Maybe I can do that and start trying to push invocation levels to get the drop quicker, but for now I'll just continue doing what I'm doing. Chill runs are always nice, though if I learned that, it would probably be pretty chill to do. Alright, 38. And a key. More magic seeds though. There's 87 strength. 39. Nothing. well, decent chest. Well, my staff was low in charges, so I'll just recharge it now. New personal bests. And for the loot, for the 40th KC, nothing. Oh, Cache of Runes. It's a pretty common drop, as common as the other common drops, but if you open it, you get some runes. This is a low amount, I think. You can get much higher amounts, but that's pretty nice. V1. Renars are nice. Oh, Hespori Seed. And for the loot, no bucket. Ooh, even though I messed it up at the end, that definitely saved me. So I should probably get better at that and actually learn the timings for getting into that. 42. Nothing. There we go. And Novice Tomb Raider. Probably for 50 KC combined with my entry mode KC. And nothing. Alright, that's an annoying way to lose a bunch of HP. The shadow disappeared because I did enough damage, and that meant my red click was instead a yellow click. 44. No purple yet. 45. Magic seeds. By the way, you can dodge the orbs coming to you. You just need to make sure you don't lose a tick if you want a chance for the one down, or to get the guaranteed one down if you have a dragon pickaxe. And 85 mining. 46. No purple yet. Run our seeds though. We have gone past the drop rate since my last item, so maybe sometime soon. Not like that affects it, but you know. 47. Another chest, but death runes. Death runes are pretty nice. I think I'm profiting death runes actually. 48. There's 96 magic, a very long level in the making. I'm pretty sure all of it was passive. I don't think I get anything from that, but I guess it's kind of cool. 49. 4 magic seeds. There's 87 farming. I don't get much with it, but it's easier for me to boost 2 spirit trees. At least I think I can boost for that. I don't think I will though, because I don't need it now. I can also boost with a garden pie to plant redwood trees, so I guess that's nice. Here we go, that's 50 KC. It's been 44 KC since the last purple. I do think it's about time I start raising the invocation. Oh, Cache of Runes and some soul runes. That's nice. But currently I'm at about a 1 in 33, I think. But I can get that down to like a 1 in 25 if I really start pushing the invocation level to at least 300. So I do think I should try to find a few points that I can add in, but I'll see how that goes. Worst case scenario, I can just keep running 225s until I get the drop. It's not that rare. It just would be nicer to get it sooner if I raise the invocation. And there is 99 ranged, the first 99 in this account. 99 range is actually really big. It gives me the 99 range cape, which acts as an Abba's device. I can't do animal magnetism because it needs Slayer, so that is really, really big. It means I can actually use a blowpipe and not lose like all of my darts. I do need another 99 to trim the cape to give me a prayer bonus while wearing it, but that'll come later, probably. Who knows, if I go really dry on the ring, I probably will get 99 HP as well. Some nice dodging there, but not the one down. Alright, that's a 250. Wasn't too bad, but definitely less chill than 225s. And for the loot, Snapdragon Seeds. So my purple chance goes from about 1 in 33 to 1 in 29, which is something, but I'll see. I'll probably just keep running these though. I can, or at least I think I can. Trying to get my salt out of the bag. you just can't use it. Alright, I guess just need to withdraw. Alright, that was tough getting the salts out of the bag, but 52, another 250. It's actually it. Alright, come on. Ring and this is over. Along with the Fang, the ring is the most common drop from this raid, so honestly everything else pretty much is bad from here, except for the shadow. The shadow would help me far more, but please ring, just ring, that's all I need. Please ring. Please. Yes! Oh, I'm so lucky. Oh, I'm so lucky. With Chambers and TOA. These were like the longest 2 grinds possible, and that is the ring. That means I am done with TOA. I have the ring. That's all I needed. Such a good ring. It's gonna help so much for Inferno, and I'm so glad I got it. 52 KC, and I also got the pet. Oh, I'm so glad that was the ring. I really just got so lucky. 37 KC to finish Chambers with the Dexterous, and only 52 to finish with the ring. Honestly, the Inferno is getting closer and closer. I do have some prep I need to do still, but with the rage drops out of the way, it's getting quite near. Anyway, I'm not sure what I'll do next, but I hope to see you there.